I was like the only ship like it's like fuck. Now it's like fucking worth more now. Use you can bury it in your metal.
We have the drone
cubicle
room.
coffer.
Now these will be 4 extra large drones, so they'll be able to craft our, our largest structures in game. They exit the ship out through the roof.
Wonder how long would it take to grind for the ship?
The construction
like a month
console in this area.
And then like get it destroyed. Can you craft a Pioneer? So you can craft space stations.
And finally, we're just going to take a quick look at the crafting area on the ship. So you can see here we've got these blast shields down that kind of protect the crew in this area from what's going on inside.
All right. All right. I'm answering the. I'm questioning everything that everyone's saying, right? And then like, oh, look, a storm.
And as,
you can craft a storm. Oh my god!
So you can drive any ground vehicle straight out the front. Between all the landing gear, and you get this really nice kind of like sense of scale as you're driving underneath out the front of the ship. And we've also got the top exit for any flight vehicles. And then finally, we have the landing pads, and this just allows us for any ships that land up on deck, we can just bring them down into the belly of the ship.
The belly. They're not impressed.
So, that's the Pioneer. It's had quite the glow
Expands
up.
Galaxy of the Raster for fighting.
Holds 4 extra large drones.
Okay.
And
drones.
If you're interested in finding out what extra large
Small
drones
ships
can
and vehicles.
build, I highly recommend sticking around for the next presentation. It's
a drone
about
presentation?
20% bigger. I know the jokes, we always make ships bigger, but to fit all that in, it needed it. It can craft small ships and vehicles. And one thing we didn't show in that video is the landing gear actually have integrated ground resource extractors in. So when you find your plot, you land your ship and you can start extracting the resources from it.
Can it refine though?
Capital components all round.
Can it refine those resources or just extract it?
Now the bad news. When base building comes out, this will not be there day 1 of it. But we are starting this in the next week or 2. So it is in production very soon.
Okay.
So, to finish up, we'll do the classic one last thing. Citizen Con is usually about looking forwards, but we'll do some housekeeping and look at the now and a bit before. So, sorry, this is Ben.
Yeah, so you remember last year we teased these 10 vehicle silhouettes. Now these were vehicles that we were
not really 10
this year, and
like
we've not
5,
delivered all of
3,
them
2 or 3
this year.
2 ships.
But we did come quite close. So far we've
Zeus
delivered 6. We've delivered the Pulse, the X1, the Medvac,
the
PUV-1T, the RSI Zeus.
I don't count those variants new. We're watching CitizenCon and Arkansas.
Sorry.
So,
Intrepid
all but one
and
of
Guardian.
these will be released before the end of the year. So the Legionnaire is the one that's going to miss out. And that's because we want to align it with hacking gameplay. But the rest will be here before the end of the year. So
Guardian.
Crusader Intrepid,
give me my fat
Guardian,
Fat Fury.
and the Polaris. So we have a few patches between where I am today standing on stage and the end of the year. But let's start with some things that you're going to see at IEE.
Is that a Terrapin? That's a Terrapin, right? This is a teaser for the medical Terrapin. Oh, yeah, that's a Zeus. Never mind. You know, it is a Terrapin. Is this a Terrapin? I don't know. I don't know anymore. Oh, it was like 2 ships. Showed. Wait, is that the Intrepid? Right, it's not one ship they're showing, right? They're showing like several ships. That's the Intrepid, right? The best ship in the game. Not a bad ship. Honestly. I mean, it's size 4 now. We raised it. What is this, the Polaris? It flies well. And drumbeat number 2 on orc color. Put on my fire, dude. I like crew. How many people on the Polaris? Was it like 15? Or is it 10 minimum? 10 to 15? Ooh, a hanger. For MPU. Biggest 10. I mean, I'm happy for the Polaris owners. Polaris is, you know, dope. I might, you know, I'll do it like 1 time or 2 times maybe, but I don't find fun listening to like some dude bark orders. Some wannabe captain. You know you are. You know, Pub Crawl's already a shit show. Imagine Polaris. I mean, we could probably get shit done. You're getting blown up, yeah. Yeah, like, where's my NPCs? Where's my blades? Too lazy to mix it? You doing it straight? You just bought the enchilada? Hey, cheers. Cheers. That's what I've been drinking. I like them. I'm like, they're not the greatest thing, but if you're a fan like that style drink, you're pretty cool. It's been a while. Yeah. Are they showing IE? Oh wait, they're showing. Damn, that looks fun. That looks fire though. That looks badass. That thing is big.
Okay. So
No,
on
no,
top
I'm
of
not getting one of those.
those ships we've talked about, we also worked on a number of other ships this year. So we're just going to quickly go through them before we get on to what we're doing next. So we delivered the Sulen,
Doolin.
the Storm, the Cutter, Rambler,
Yay!
the
Don't like your favorite
S7A,
ship.
and F7C Mark IIs. So I always get tongue twisted with these. And the F7A Mark Is.
I still don't like the fact that they made a Mark
They
II.
also did the Santok EI, the Sabre Firebird, the Peregrine, and then
This is
most
Space
recently
Ramblin',
the Argo Atlas. So, like last year, where we
Excellent
did
ones.
a little tease, can't just leave without teasing a little
You know,
bit more.
Rambler?
So
Yeah. Not the biggest like shit, yeah.
let's have a quick look at just some.
Little drunken
emphasis on
escapades.
some
Well, we used to take
of the
the
vehicles that we're working
Rambler
on
around for
in the next
sightseeing.
12 months.
That would be fun. We already saw that one. That's a SCM whatever thing. Oh look, it's a cargo truck. 2 new trucks. Oh man. Okay, that's a new Hornet. Probably Ghost. Oh, wait, they already showed that, right? Or it's already the ghost. Nudge. You keep your stock cutter. What is that one? That's a Fat Fury again, or what? Prospector. That's a Prospector variant. Salvaging Prospector. What is that? Just let me get a portable hoplite Coco Fit. There's a Ghost in Tracker. Alright, that's a Star Lancer, right? Yeah. Got Polaris. What is that one? Is that the Ironclad? That looks like Ironclad, right? Perseus? Oh, that's a Perseus? That's Perseus and Pioneer. Oh. Last one's Ironclad. I believe it when I see it.
I just want to say a big thank you to all of you, and a big thank you to all the vehicle team in all the studios around the globe. They give us all this really cool stuff that we can get to stand on stage and talk to you guys about. Some of them are probably hiding at the back, but I just want to say a big thank you to you all, especially for all the hard work on these recent ships.
Yeah.
Doing fans, bro.
Thank you to everyone involved in putting these vehicles together.
No, Raylan, I know. There's a lot of ships that took the back seat.
That was awesome, you guys. I swear some of those silhouettes looked a little familiar. Let's give it up one more time for the vehicle team. Let's hear it for the vehicle team, everybody. Woo! Call and response. We'll work on it for next year. Speaking of awesome ships, we are here at the Planet Ring booth here on the show for us.
Last year? Oh,
These
really?
guys have some amazing
come on, guys.
models.
They might
that
surprise
are in
us.
prototype right now. We're going to check them out right now. Let's
During
check out
Alien
some
Week.
of these awesome prototype models we have right here. Let's check those out. We're going to give our cameraman just a quick moment to check them out.
Gladius.
I am here with Ray of Planet Ring. We're going to be asking him a
Ray
couple
100
questions
scale.
about these prototypes in just a second, but I want to make sure that the camera has time to check out the details on these awesome models
Lightning.
that we're hoping to get out in the near future.
Make the saber,
look at
assholes.
That is some,
Is there a saber?
that is some sexy detail work. All right, so Ray, what inspired you to make models of Star Citizen ships?
Not flyable.
Well,
Are they?
actually, we have been Star Citizen bankers for many years. Myself, I joined the wars in 2015, and my colleagues joined it in 2014, which is 10 years ago. It's a long way for us. And we've been specialized in sci-fi models. We have been collaborating with other famous IPs like the films, especially the sci-fi films, and animations, and games. So we are excited to be here as a partner of CIG to bring the citizens in the world with a beautiful ship in affordable price. Yeah.
Amazing. So how long does each model take for you guys to make?
Well, we've been working for 7 months for now, but our prototype now is still an early stage of what we are going to do in the future. So it's roughly like 5-6 months for now. That's what we have been building for everything we see here in this booth.
Yeah, and they are amazing. So I have to ask, which model is the hardest to make, but also which one's your favorite?
Or the Hammerhead.
Yeah, it's a good question, but I would say the Star Citizen ships are very in detail, so each one of them are very hard to make.
Say the Hammerhead.
But my personal favorite should be the F8. You can see the F8 has a very beautiful panel lines. It's very beautiful in details, and it has a brutal weapon system that's crazy. And also, I want to make sure that everyone knows that our prototypes come into our final products come into 2 versions: assembly version and the finished version. So for assembly version, we have injection pieces, so you can cut it yourself and build it yourself, paint it yourself, and it's glue-free, it's snap-fit, it's easy for everyone to build in 3 hours. And the finished version, we have it printed for you, we have it assembled for you, and we have some actual layers, painting, welding effects, and some actual decals.
Can I translate? It says
quality.
Gaijin, spend more money.
And so we're actually going to show these really quick, and as we show these details over,
right.
we're going to actually
spend more money, Americans.
Sam, let's give a quick detail on this. Thank you again, Planet Ring. We're really happy
Dude,
to
have
you guys
though.
here. Let's throw it over to Sam back at the community booth. Thank you, Ray, again for having us here. We'll see you guys at the community booth.
Hi guys, I'm back at the community booths, and I'm over here with Ultima. Could you give us a brief intro for the guys watching at home to what you guys do?
Absolutely. I'm Sigelian from Ultima Energy. We're the leading provider of fuel products and services here in the Verse.
Pizza.
We do a lot of Starfare operations. You can find us on our website at ultima.energy, and we have Discord as well, so hit us up there.
Amazing. Thanks so much, guys. let's move right on over to Medrunner. So, Jared talked a little bit about you guys earlier today.
93.8%
so how have you found the
success rate.
convention so far? What's been your favorite bit?
Oh man, it's been amazing. Squadron 42 looked so good. I mean, I'm an Idris owner myself, so I'm super hyped to seeing Squadron 42 in 2026. Just the love from the community has been amazing. It's been so much fun here.
Thank you so much for being here. And if you guys haven't already, do come check out their booth because it is really amazing. Okay. And I am here right on the end of our amazing community booth area with our Avant-Garde guys. So, Avant-Garde, would you mind introducing yourselves and what you guys do?
Yeah, absolutely. We are a PMC organization. We do PvP both in the sky and on the ground. We also a trading division where we trade rare guns, rare armors, and everything. Our goal is to have at least 100 members, but because we value people below quantity. We want to create a legacy altogether. When I create
everyone has like a functioning
I don't consider
ASOP
myself the commander of everything. I just planted a seed for a tree. Maybe I will never see the fruits, but I want to create a legacy. People need to have fun, maybe win sometimes also, but especially win. Be a healthy community and having fun all together.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Right, let's move on over to the other side where I am joined by my partner in crime, Dan.
Imperium.
That one, two, one. Hi guys. We're back here at the community section here with my friends at Imperium. They have again awesome ship model.
We saw a moment ago.
Look
at
that
that awesome ship model they have here. It's even better than the one they had in LA last year. Guys, quick elevator pitch. What do you guys here at for Imperium have here at CitizenCon this year?
Well, at CitizenCon this year, we brought another one of our 1 to 500 scale Bengals. This one is actually in Imperium colors. It's the ISS Sovereign, which was picked as the name for our flagship by our members. And then also over here we have 1 to 2,500 scale Bengal Krugeri Battle Group.
Well, we're going to have to try Imperium.
We're going to be donating to.
You take pot shots at their
to Chris Roberts.
when they build it when they get the
amazing.
Bengal.
You guys have made some awesome stuff here. We're really happy to have you. As always, Imperium creates some awesome showcase stuff here at CitizenCon. We're going to move on. Thank you guys at Imperium so much, and we're going to move right along. Thanks, guys. Next up, we have Black Star Initiative. If you guys are interested in a private military force with weekly events, Black Star is the place to check out. Guys, again, quick elevator pitch. What is Black Star all about, and what do you guys have here at CitizenCon for us?
So, Black Star is all about helping other people in the org, getting to PvP battles, and also doing security and protection.
Just like Pesta.
Over here, we have got at our booth, we
Is
have
that you,
a
Pesta?
med gun made by someone in our community.
Dude, that's
we have
okay.
got
That's not
our
bad as a med
challenge
gun.
coin, which we provide to other leaders within organizations that we meet out in the verse. Coasters and patches. So if you ever need anyone to do protection for your bases that are coming soon, look to us. No one's better.
Yes, and if you want to get good at PvP, we have daily trainings that we can provide to you. We have a lot of stuff to do. We have a civilian division. If you're not that much into combat, but even they get trained, combat ready, so you know how to defend yourself.
Awesome. Thank you guys at Black Star.
How are you going to train for a game that's not finished, though?
We're going to move
No
right
offense to
along
these guys,
to
but
one more
the game's not
final
finished,
community booth. This is our last one of the show. We have here, guys, CitizenCon is sometimes a crazy show with lots of cuts, lots of cameras, and no one knows that better than HubNet. HubNet is an awesome news roleplay group, but I think you guys can say it better. Tell
news
us all
role-playing.
about HubNet.
Alright, so HubNet is our attempt at making content for the citizens in the verse in 2954. So not for you players, but for the players' characters. So we make a full feature-length movie like Overclocked. We make animated series like Jack of Spades, and our news report, Hubwire, is meant to report on events that are going on in the verse. And Joel can tell you a little bit more about what we do.
Yeah, so if you're looking to create a project or get involved in a project, you can join our Discord, sign up as a role. You can be a voice actor, a filmmaker. Whatever your talent is, we can use you. We're effectively Netflix in the verse, so come check us out at HubNet.
Awesome. Thank you guys at HubNet.
That's a sub.
Guys, this is it for me and Sam here at CitizenCon. It has been great being your guys' interstitial hosts. And Sam, do you have any final words?
Yep. No, just amazing job, guys. Everything in this community booth, all of the developers that have worked so hard to make CitizenCon happen, you guys are amazing. So hope you have an amazing rest of your CitizenCon.
From Dan and Sam here on the show floor, thank you guys, and it's back to you, Jared, on the stage.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
We're just trying to do the voice.
Okay. It's time, everybody.
This is the last panel. It's time. Wait, there's more.
It's time. And before we get this started, we're doing a lot of things here. I want to do some personal thanks to myself.
Like at least.
Okay. So
at least an hour and a half.
I want to thank all the developers who took their time to build their presentations and showcase for you their amazing work
that
they've been doing over the last year for Star Citizen and Squadron 42. So please, a round of applause.
He's still recovering, not from the run, but from the rolls. I think the rolls took more out of him.
It is not easy to stand on this stage in front of 4,000 people, in front of tens of thousands of people at home, and the hundreds of thousands who will clip this and replay it and cut it into other content videos for years and years to come. So thank you so much.
When do I get
want
this
to do
shoes?
a couple individual call-outs, though, because it's important to me, and I'm on stage right now, and you're a captive audience.
Yeah, he's probably like a sneaker.
I want to call out
Well, those are like customized. Not
the,
customized, but like
presentation.
they're like limited edition TMT.
10
Ninja
days
Turtles
ago,
Mikeys,
we
right?
lost our main presenter. He didn't die or anything. He just couldn't make the trip. Nick stepped in with only 10 days to prepare that amazing armor specialization presentation that you saw. So Nick, you're a champion. Thank you so much stepping at the last minute. Benoit and Ian. Benoit and Ian took the reins and delivered multiple
guy like from the sneaker
presentations this
repo?
year. You may only see them talking in this presentation or this presentation. You're going to see Ian in this one here, like this. But their work behind the scenes, getting all of these presentations up to the standard that they're required, was amazing this year. So Benoit and Ian, you don't have to clap for this one. This is just for me. Thank you so much, Benoit and Ian.
You have to clap for it. God damn it.
All right, you can clap. That's fine.
Like, no.
You might have noticed we went on ISC hiatus a couple weeks ago. We went on hiatus a little earlier than normal because we took the ISC gameplay capture team and we dedicated them to the work of CitizenCon for the last almost 6 weeks. Every year at CitizenCon, the devs spend their time creating their footage for you, their showcases for you, and many of them still did. But the amount of work it takes them away from the work of actually creating the game. So our ISC gameplay capture team really stepped up this year for the first time in CitizenCon history and helped folks create the videos. Those amazing looks at Nyx, those amazing looks at Castra, the amazing looks at the sandworm and stuff. So I want to call out Will, Dave, Toby, Alex, and our newest member, Thomas. Hi, Thomas. Thank you so much, guys. They had never participated in a CitizenCon before, and I think they were a little surprised at first at the sheer amount of work that goes into doing this, but they stepped up and delivered some amazing stuff, the last of which you're going to see some in this next presentation. And then our last two groups of people I want to present, I want to share. Are they back there? Wave if you're back there. You guys ready? I can't see anything. All right, I hope I'm vamping a little bit until Rich Tyler gets into place. I could hide it from you, but I'm not. So the last groups of people I want to thank. Well, let me tell you a story real quick. When I'm back there, and folks are coming up to me, and they're thanking me for this, and thanking me for doing ISC, for doing SEL, for putting this together on the stage today, I'm struck by two things every time I'm thanked. One is that I can't do any of this without you. There is no game project in the world that does a weekly behind-the-scenes docuseries each and every week, and then turns around and does a live talk show the next day after it. And that's only made possible because you guys keep tuning in, you guys keep watching, you guys keep supporting, you guys keep making
the money?
Relatively positive comments about me. I don't think I'm ever going to shave my face again.
You held the line? Yeah. Oh, man.
It's all right. I just wanted
you
to
were
see
horrible.
What it looked like. You know, I'm like, oh, that's what you look like. All right, I agree with the people. Let's bring it back. And then last but not least, there is one person who makes it possible for me to do everything that I've done here. I've been here for 10 years. I've produced 7 Citizen Cons, I've produced 3 Gamescoms, a PAX or 2, and a couple digital stuff, and of course ISC and SCL every single week. And really, after your support, the only reason I get to do this week in and week out and have these big moments like this is because of the same guy who makes it possible for all of us to do our jobs. So I'd like to thank, where's the camera? There you go. I'd like to thank Chris Roberts. Chris,
wait, what about the,
thank you.
What about the people that gave you money?
Thank you for not thinking Sandy was crazy when she hired me. Thank you for saying yes to so many things I want to do, and for not saying no or getting angry when I don't ask. So thank you so much. I do operate a lot on a let's just do it and see if I get in trouble afterwards thing. So is that Chris there? Are you ready? All right. So with that, yes, he's angry now. All right. So without further ado, let's get to our final presentation of the night. The Star is My Destination. Introduced to you by the one and only Chris Roberts.
Not a cult. A cult-like, not a cult. Our Lord and Savior, Chris.
Yeah. Well, I hope you had a great day yesterday. And
Cristo Roberto.
A perfect run through that Rich did immediately after the show. He went back to the office, ran it through, no crashes, no nothing.
No offense. It looks like you had a fucking rough last night.
Like,
don't do live demos. Look, it looked like you had a fucking rough night last night. I mean, it was like a fun night, but a rough morning.
Screen tearing, because there was some screen tearing. There was a technical glitch in the setup yesterday. So, anyway, so
I bet he partied it up
and if you're
the
doing
night
comparisons
or previous
to the old
night.
Stuff, compare with that video, not from the stream. But anyway, I hope you guys liked this morning. There was the base building and the crafting, and the ships, you'll be able to do it. I mean, for me, the ability to sort of create your own place somewhere in the verse, find the perfect spot for you to make your home or harvest resources, it totally changes the dynamic of what
People
the game
love-
will
people
be
love
in
the
terms of
anime.
exploration and people spreading out, and I think putting roots down in the verse. So I can't wait till we get that in there. I mean, that's one of the things that makes me incredibly excited, because I think it will just add so much to a living, breathing universe. But that is a perfect example of Star Citizen, how it's grown over the last 12 years, because we definitely did not have that on the initial Kickstarter or the pitches that we were doing. And, you know, Star Citizen is a living game. I mean, we're constantly always adding content and features and tech. As you can see, we're constantly upgrading, you know, what we're doing on the graphics side, making it better and always improving it. And even after we would consider it a released or a shipped game, not an alpha game, we will still be doing that. So it's just, it will be a living game. We'll never do Star Citizen 2.0. It will always be sort of Star Citizen that will continue to grow. It won't be like, oh, we're going to do Destiny 2 after Destiny 1. It will just be a living...
Whoa, shots fired. Why throwing shade at Destiny? Because Destiny 1's better than Destiny 2.
I don't mean that as a
Bye.
knock at them. I just mean that in today's world, you constantly upgrade and improve things.
At least they released your game.
But the big question really is, at what point would we at CIG, what point would I, what point would the rest of the team consider Star Citizen ready for everybody? Not just you guys out here who are beautiful, wonderful.
It's probably out of print, yeah.
Early adopters.
Yeah, Eureka 7.
Willing to put up with bugs, jankiness, you know,
He knows it.
great new player
He knows what we
experience.
put it
All
through.
those things are things that we want to fix and improve. And we want a game that everyone can just get into at the beginning, understand it, have fun, you know, pulls you into it, and then has a huge amount of depth. So the question is, what is that? And that is what we call Star Citizen 1.0. It's something that we've been talking,
Yeah, how did
and
Digital Film
looking
Squad
and
print?
designing and thinking a lot
I mean,
about over
but you can still find Wing
the past
Commander.
X number of
Your
years.
local,
and now we
is it
thought,
voodoo.com
you know
now?
What we should do, because
Amazon? You can purchase